Okay, so this is for your profile video. You want to be happy, smile, look like you're interested. Okay, you look like you're going to her. So we just toned it down a little bit. Okay, so first question is, what do you look for in a partner?
The body of Zac Efron.
She has to know how to make some good chicken, make crack, and be able to make animal noises.
Somebody that would pet me like a bunny.
Not too tall, like shorter than me, have kind of, you know, blondish hair.
The face of Dave Franco.
I don't know. Dated a lot of nice guys, and you know, there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm looking for someone just push me around, you know.
So I just talking here and the women come out?
The heart of Ed Sheeran.
It's not how that works.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Charm their pants off.
I'm doing it.
You have a boyfriend?
Basically, what I look for is someone who, like, if I leave something out, like, she'll put it away, like any dishes or clothes or something.
Okay, what's your favorite thing about your boyfriend?
This just got awkward.
Somebody that likes to spoon feed me mac and cheese.
Wear sweaters and those little quarter zip-ups, and
Yeah,
like
those
the
are
loafers
cute.
that my dad wears.
It doesn't need to be romantic. I prefer if it wouldn't be, if she was more like a motherly figure. Like my mom.
I just want somebody to like me.
You know, I'm just looking for a young buck.
Well, as you know, I'm cool as so I need someone to match that, you know? I can't be rolling around with some squares, you know what I'm saying?
Just a guy, really. Somebody that'll shut my mom up.
You know, like a man, a woman, a dog, a car.
And if they had like some sort of position, like a director or like a producer or something.
I'm gonna stop you right here. Are you describing, I'm not trying to be presumptuous, are you describing Jeremy?
Oh, you know, someone who can handle a gun, drive a really fast car, is really good at hiding bodies.
Oh, no. Matt, romantic partner.
Not partner in crime?
No.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Do you want me to get him?
No.
You guys can talk?
No.
Have a chat?
Nope. Nope.
Do you want to leave?
No. Yes. Yes.
Oh, I don't need anyone. I'm completely happy the way I am.
Okay, Hazy, we know that's not true.
I know. Really, anyone.
I don't know. I kind of find torsos attractive.
I've also considered women at some
Sarah,
points in my
what
life.
What are you guys doing here? We should be gone by now. What?
Hey, buddy! And what is your idea of a perfect date?
Well, it's nighttime, and I'm hungry. I'm hungry in my stomach, and she makes like a pasta, and like leaves me alone in my room.
Eating potato soup while watching Netflix and ordering pizza.
I wanted to get, I'm forcing, they're willing, getting the cast members to all make dating profile videos, because I think everyone's really sad. It'd be funny if we did this. Wouldn't it be fun? And everyone's having so much fun.
I just want someone to be next to me who doesn't, you know, mind me being there sometimes.
And by the way, I would talk to Austin. He has something he needs to tell you.
Okay, you guys can go. Why don't you just get up, just go.
My number
apologize to them.
is 6 men that I've slept with.
Okay,
I like all positions.
Go.
Thank you.
Come on now, Jesus. You know, if I had to think about it, I guess my ideal woman would be best described as solid. You know, could fall down a flight of stairs and still. No, I wouldn't push her. No, that's not what I mean. But I would fight her or anything. The camera never blinks, does it? I'm gonna stop talking to you. Nobody call me.
Live from the Franklin Hall studio at Kent State University, it's The Agenda. And now, here's your host, Alex Hers.
Oh, good evening, or whatever, I guess. It's not really a good evening. I feel like death. Much like many other students on campus, I came down with a cold this week, and I don't want to be here at all tonight. I tried to call in sick, but apparently I signed a contract that says I have to do every show this season unless I die or get pregnant, and I was hoping for the latter, but whatever. Let's get this show over with, okay? The Oscars were this past Sunday, and not every celebrity was on their best behavior. While presenting an award to Birdman director Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu, Penn said, "Who gave this son of a bitch his green card?" Apparently the two of them are friends, but it's still not a good idea to insult someone on live TV. Right, Jeremy? You stupid Mike. Anyway, California West Wind Solando Drive-In is receiving some heat from parents after showing 50 Shades of Grey and the SpongeBob SquarePants movie side by side. Talk about a lot of holes. Thank you. The first ever CuddleCon was held in Portland, Oregon this past Valentine's Day, where strangers could cuddle together for a designated amount of time. When the convention was over, participants were given a goodie bag full of chocolates, teddy bears, and the reassurance that they won't always be alone. Well, everyone's favorite chocolate hazelnut spread Nutella is responsible for the death of a family dog, Chili, a Jack Russell Terrier, who died after being trapped inside a burning house. Investigators believe the fire began after the sun reflected off a jar of Nutella and hit a pair of blinds, resulting in flames. Here to share her story with us, Chili's owner, Lindsay Twickingham. Thanks for being here, Lindsay. I just want to start by saying I am so sorry for your loss.
Thanks, Alex. I'm happy to be here.
Oh, you are?
Of course. I love TV.
I mean, I love TV too, but I don't mean to be insensitive. Your dog...
Chili, may God have mercy on his soul.
Your dog just died in a fire and you really don't seem that upset.
Who could be upset when you have this?
Nutella?
Yeah, Nutella. There's more where this came from. They gave me a lifetime supply, and I am hooked. I've ate about like 6 jars already.
Well, when did they give you all this Nutella?
At his funeral.
Well, talking about kicking someone when they're down, what do you...
I mean, they felt terrible about it. They were really sincere, especially when they gave us the Nutella and told us that we could never sue.
Okay, so they killed your dog, and you think that they can just win your affection back by giving you hazelnut spread. Is that it?
It's easy to please me. Just ask my husband.
I won't do that. I'm not going to do that.
I mean, come on. This stuff is delicious. Sure, it murdered the only thing I truly loved, but nothing can fix a spoonful of heaven.
Okay, but it's really terrible for you, and the commercials try to pass it off.
It's delicious. Just try it.
All right, well, I do have this bag that my wife packed for me of my snack today, so I will try it. You know what? You're right. That's pretty damn good. Can I have the rest of this? Is that cool?
My dog just died, Alex. Don't take this from me, too.
All right, well, I have the cold and the flu and Ebola, whatever will take for you to give me that jar.
You'll have nothing, and you'll like it.
Yes, ma'am. She was eating it with her hands, and I'm still waiting for my lifetime supply of Windex after it killed my cat. Well, the University of Wisconsin graduate student Cecilia Westbrook discovered a new way to make yogurt. The PhD student used secretions from her own vagina to make the healthy snack. It became so popular that even the kids wanted a taste. So take a look.
Mom, did you have your lunches? We gotta go.
Sorry, kids. With all the hustle and bustle of my day-to-day life, I completely forgot.
You're the worst, Mom.
I know, honey. But to compensate for my lackluster motherly skills, here's $1 for lunch.
Thanks, Mom.
Bye, Mom. I hope this is the last time you disappoint me.
Bye, kids. Have a great day at school. When you're as busy as I am, it's hard to remember to feed your kids. There just doesn't seem to be enough hours in the day to get everything done. But when I do have those days with extra hours, I like to make my kids something special.
Mom, I'm hungry.
Make us a pizza, Denise.
I've got something even better. Yogurt? Not just any yogurt. What do you think, kids? Do you like it?
Wow, honey, the kids seem to really love the yogurt. What brand is it?
Not your mother's.
I've never heard of that one. Where'd you get it?
I'll never tell.
Honey, why is there a mixing bowl in the...
Hey, kids, who wants more yogurt?
Don't eat that!
We love to yogurt, especially when it's not your mother's.
This yogurt may have restored the love that I once thought I completely lost from my mother.
There's plenty more where that came from.
That's not what I think it is it?
Of course not.
Then what is it?
I'll never tell.
100% natural hormone-induced yogurt. To find out if you're qualified, see a gynecologist today. Not your mother's yogurt. A little taste of home.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90 miles per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
A new survey of marine life shows that evolution favors bigger animals in the water. Since the Cambrian period, ocean animals have been getting bigger, and not by chance. This explains my wife Diane's weight gain after I finally bought her that pool. Bill O'Reilly is accused of fabricating his stories from the Falkland conflict, where he claimed witnessing a Floridan suicide, as well as nun executions in El Salvador. Because of O'Reilly's false claims, people are doubting the credibility of Fox News, which is not a surprise if you've ever watched Fox News. After years of court disputes, this week the Bob Marley estate won an appeal against a clothing firm who unlawfully used images of the reggae artists on their products. Now stoners all over the world will have to find another way to publicly announce that they smoke pot, like Twitter. During its opening weekend, 50 Shades of Grey amassed over $81 million at the box office. When asked to silence their cell phones, many audience members preferred to just keep them on vibrate. Well, as we all heard by now, Marvel can now have Spider-Man appear in their movies. To get the inside scoop about what actually went down, we have Marvel and Sony spokesmen here to talk about what happened. Guys?
Glad to be here. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks so much for this.
So what exactly happened with this deal?
Well, after many meetings, contracts, and business lunches, we finally come to an agreement.
Okay, well, can you tell us about the agreement?
You want to take this one?
Sure. If by one you mean the Spider-Man franchise, then yes. But seriously, we decided it'd be best if we split Spidey 50-50.
Like one of you gets like Spidey's top half and the other one gets like the bottom half?
Don't be an idiot, Alex.
When we say 50-50, we mean we get them on weekends and they get them during the week. We alternate holidays.
That sounds like the custody agreement I have with my ex-wife.
You bet, but Sony was really just making a joke. In reality, we both will be involved in making future Spider-Man films.
Well, that sounds really friendly. That sounds good.
We come up with the movies, and they distribute them.
They give us crappy ideas, and we make our own movies that are better, with cameos of Robert Downey Jr. and whichever Hemsworth plays Thor.
I think it's Kyle. I'm so glad that you guys are getting along.
We managed to make 3 Spider-Man movies before you people came along, and they were good, damn it.
Almost 2 of them were good.
So were the Iron Man movies.
Come again? I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of, what's that, Avengers 2?
I can actually hear you guys just fine.
We were doing just great without you.
So, I'm sorry, which spin-off is coming out first? The one with all villains or the one about Spider-Man's aunt?
I hate you.
Go to your room.
Well, now this really feels like dinner with my parents. Well, with all the success of 50 Shades of Grey, we here at The Agenda felt like it was only fitting to take a look at what all the hype was about. Our very own Maggie Besessi did some reading, and what she found was quite disturbing. Some passages were very graphic, while others were just plain weird. So we took to the streets to ask people if certain quotes were from 50 Shades or completely something made up, in a little segment we like to call Grey or Nay. Hi, I'm here with Austin. Austin, are you ready to play the game?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to read something, and you have to tell me if it's from 50 Shades of Grey or if we made it up. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. I don't remember reading about nipple clamps in the Bible.
I'm going to say it's not. It's not for 50 Shades.
It is. You lose. Some Boy Scout he must have been to learn to tie those knots. Grey or nay?
Grey.
Correct. He looks like a wolf on the hunt for his prey of rabbits or baby birds or whatever wolves seek out. Grey or nay?
Nay.
You're right. My inner goddess is doing the merengue with some salsa moves. Grey or nay?
I'm going to say nay.
It's grey. Wear my underwear and know what it's like to be in control. Grey or nay?
Grey.
No, I'm going to have to say nay.
You're right, it's nay. I don't remember reading about nipple clamps in the Bible. Gray or nay?
Nay.
Nay.
Yeah.
It's gray. Idiots. Some Boy Scout he must have been to learn all these knots. Gray or nay?
Nay.
Gray. His voice is warm and husky like dark melted chocolate fudge caramel or something. Gray or nay?
We're gonna go with nay.
I'm gonna go with gray. You're wrong. Don't you like the butt drawer?
Nay.
Gray.
Oh.
It's a very stupid book.
I believe that.
Wear my underwear and know what it's like to be in control. Gray or nay?
Nay.
Correct. Thank you. How do you feel about 50 Shades of Grey?
I don't really feel any particular way.
You feel horny about it? You know, I don't always read erotic passages to complete strangers, but when I do, someone calls the cops. We'll be right back.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Oh, okay. Russian acrobat Alexander Charnikov set himself on fire and jumped from a 9-story building as part of a stunt. Thankfully, he landed in a pile of snow, putting out the flames. He escaped unharmed. However, Russian police quickly arrested him. With his thoughts on the stunt, please welcome Yuri Klapyurkakov.
That's not me.
Oh, did I pronounce it wrong?
No, I'm not a Russian today.
Oh.
I've played a Russian on the show for the past 3 years, but today I'm here to make fun of something else. Also, I lost my funny hat.
Well, how did you lose your funny hat? Fighting a bear? Committing crimes against humanity? Some other form of stereotypical behavior we've associated with Russia?
Nah, I came home drunk about 4 nights ago and I just forgot where I put it.
Ha, okay, drunk. Were you drinking vodka? The drink of your people?
No, I'm Puerto Rican, and I'm actually a rum and coke guy. You know, vodkas for the week.
Rum, huh? Are you a pirate now, huh? Sophisticated businessman who goes away to his second family on the weekends?
No, I'm not playing a character tonight.
What?
I'm here to talk about something very important, and talking about something that's very close to home.
Okay.
You know, the needless endangerment of others. This is a topic that hits very close to home for me, because I have a cousin in law enforcement who recently got his crotch set on fire.
Okay, so are you playing that cousin then? Are you a cop? Or you're a cop then, right?
No, I'm here to tell you about the effects of reckless abandonment.
That's really boring, and that's actually all the time we have for you tonight, Matt.
But I have like...
No, you're done. Get lost. Be Russian or be nothing. Goodbye. Wow, Matt's not Russian anymore. What's next? Jon Stewart stops doing the Daily Show. Mars sure is neat, or at least more and more eccentric people seem to think so. Maggie Liu, a 24-year-old astrophysicist, announced she wants to give birth to the first baby on Mars. Liu is just one of thousands of people for the candidates for the Mars One project, the first colonization effort for the planet. Her hypothetical baby goes against the project's rule of no sex in the colony. But that's even if she's chosen. Right now, the project has to whittle down to 200,000 applicants in the final 4 for the first journey to space, to Mars, in 2024. Thankfully, a movie's already been made about it. Take a look.
There's no sex on Mars.
I thought this was a reality show.
What else is there to do here?
All I packed were condoms.
Look, if we're not having any sex, this is just going to be really bad TV.
You can only afford to feed 4 mouths.
Why can't we just use contraceptives?
Condoms don't work in space. Everybody knows that.
Sheriff, we have a problem.
You're telling me. I've been walking these hallways all night. I think there was her.
Someone on board is pregnant.
Oh my God. Who?
Well, I don't know. See, they only gave me 1 vial, so I just kind of mixed everyone's blood together and tested that. So.
You volunteer to die on Mars. You can never get a moment's rest.
I'm sorry, did you say die?
Yes.
You know, I don't get it. Anyway, how is someone already pregnant?
Maybe they wanted to have the first ever Martian kid. I don't know, maybe.
Oh, you know, that's stupid.
You're stupid.
That's enough. Now we need to figure out who's pregnant ASAP, or at least as soon as possible.
You know, Sheriff, how do we know it's not you? Sheriff, why do we need you anyway? I mean, we're on an uninhabited planet.
Why do we need a prick named Phil? You're being awfully defensive. Maybe defensive enough for 2.
Wait, no, guys. We've been in this elevator for an hour and a half. There's only 1 floor.
Leave?
Yeah.
There are no buttons.
I don't think anyone's making it off this planet alive.
We're not. It was a one-way trip.
Wait, seriously? That was in the contract? And none of you had a problem with that?
No. I needed to get away from my ex for a while, so I was okay with it.
I watched all the films they gave us. A couple of Ice Ages. There was a Madagascar. Couldn't get a Wi-Fi signal. It's just crazy how fast you slip. Oh my God, did you bring that here?
Had to.
Are you sure it's safe to fire a gun on a pressurized cabin on a planet with no air?
I'll take that chance.
Look, man, I'm not that crazy, okay? I just do it for the show.
I hate reality TV.
No!
Oh my gosh. I forgot deodorant.
Wait, if this is a reality show, who's been filming this?
I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
This new dad is picturing a tree house in the sky, but he's ignoring the instructions. Good luck, big guy. His kids know that he's building without a clue. Never been so good with nails and glue. Now we're trapped inside a box. I hope mom knows what to do. Mom! See, you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
That's not a good color. Oh, welcome back to the agenda. Now, if you're our parents, you've probably noticed that we didn't have an episode last week. That's because we canceled our show on account of dangerously cold conditions. Shortly after we made the call, the entire campus did and closed at 5 o'clock. Why the delay on their part? Well, that's been the subject of a lot of criticism this past week. And here to talk about somebody involved directly in the crisis and controversy is Jeremy Herbert.
Thank you, Alex. Next time up at the desk, can you make sure it doesn't smell like Nutella and codeine?
So
All
funny.
right.
Yeah.
Social media and local news took Kent to task last Thursday after they originally only delayed class until 10 a.m. Kent and Akron were among the only schools in all of Northeast Ohio to stay open at all. Finally, the school relented and shut down for Thursday evening and all of Friday. But not before some university officials took their licks. So today I'd like to present my belated case for why Eric Mansfield isn't that bad. Mansfield is the executive director of University Media Relations. That's a fancy way of saying he represents us in the media when necessary. For instance, when people are demanding that Kent be closed. Here we have a clip of the interview that got him in hot water. Can we play that?
College is a preparation for the real world, and in the real world, people go to work when it's cold out. I think everybody here who's getting a degree is hoping to use that degree toward future employment. That future employment is going to require them more than likely to show up for work when it's a cold day. Police officers still have to show up, the dining facility folks, people here at the student center or in the library still have to show up. Some of the students need to understand that as an adult, you've got to endure these conditions. So if they make the proper preparations, leave a little bit earlier, wear gloves, a scarf, a hat, use some common sense.
And boom goes the Facebook feed. But let's take a look at his plea for us college kids to use common sense. In the business world, they don't cancel work, so we should get used to it. And there it is. See, Kent State University isn't a school, it's an office. A big, windy, poorly insulated, badly catered office. So we're not students, we're employees. Our salary, negative $40,000. Remember that when you've been waiting at the bus stop for a half hour. Also note that a half hour is how long it takes for frostbite to set in. And I know I may not be getting through to all of you. It's a hard analogy to really get hold of, I know. So let's go further. Any job has a commute. Excuse me, so I prepared this graph. See this pink line here, that's the length a freshman would have to walk from their car to, say, an Intro to Mass Communications class right here in Franklin. Now, it's not over. No, I thought I printed out Eric Mansfield's walk from his car to his office, but, oh, no, it was under my fingers. There it is. You see it? I covered it with my hand. Can we zoom in? No? No, well, I think my point is plain here. Eric Mansfield just wants us to embrace the responsibility of adulthood and mature as people. Thank you, Eric Mansfield. You're a credit to media relations. Now, if anyone watching has come around to see his side, be sure to follow his professional Twitter account at Eric Mansfield, creative, and let's take a look at some of his favorites as we close out here. Let's see the first one. Good. So next time we don't close for school and you lose sensation in any of your fingers, just remember Eric Mansfield. Do we have another favorite? Another hit? There it is. Perfect. And I really hope that you'll see his side of things. This side. Thank you, and stay warm.
Wow, I had no idea that Jeremy's blood ran so blue and gold. Well, all right, this show is over, and I want to jump off the roof of Franklin Hall, honestly, so I guess it was an okay show. Good night. I'm going to go blow my nose for 10 straight years. Have a great weekend.
This angle, it all makes a star.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore.
Show up
And frustration, a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy, and giving up impossible.
And then we're going to turn the lights and everybody look up.
I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought.
Find me one.
What's your reaction gonna be? Yeah! Yeah, exactly.
And unconventional methods
Okay, what else?
common.
Little tadpoles, the frogs, the spiders, this is their world.
There's nothing.
And then they die. Go ahead, go, go, go.
I'm a teacher. I make